Welcome to today's daily devotion. The portion taken for today's daily reading is from Acts chapter 20, verse 24. None of these things move me, nor do I count my life dear to myself. The theme for today's daily devotion is it true of me? It is easier to serve or work for God without a vision and without a call, because they are not going to bother you by what He requires. Common sense covered with a layer of Christian emotion becomes your guide. You may be more prosperous and successful from the world's perspective and will have more leisure time if you never acknowledge the calling of God. But once you receive a commission from Jesus Christ, the memory of what God asks of you will always be there to prod you on to do His will. You will no longer be able to work for Him on the basis of common sense. What do I count in my life as dear to myself? If I have not been seized by Jesus Christ and have not surrendered myself to Him, I will consider the time that I decide to give to God and my own ideas of service as dear. I will also consider my own life as dear to myself. But Paul said he considered his life dear so that he might be fulfilling the ministry that he had received. And he refused to use his energy on anything else. This very well shows an almost noble annoyance by Paul at being asked to consider himself. He was absolutely indifferent to any other consideration other than that of fulfilling the ministry he had received. Our ordinary and reasonable service to God may actually compete against our total surrender to Him. Our reasonable work is based on the following argument, which we say to ourselves. Remember how useful you were here, and think how much value you would have been in that particular type of work. That attitude chooses our own judgment instead of Jesus Christ to be our guide as to where we should go and where we could be used the most. Never consider whether or not you are of use, but always consider that you are not your own. Clearly seen in 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19. You are His. To those who had no agony, Jesus says, I have nothing for you. Stand on your own feet, square on your own shoulders. I have come for the man who knows he has a bigger handful than he can cope with, who knows there are forces he cannot touch. I will do everything for him if he will let me. Only let a man grant he needs, and I will do it for him. May God bless you with this word today, and have a great day. Amen.